Now to the High Wire Act unfolding 260 miles above Earth. An urgent mission is underway. 2 American astronauts are trying to fix the cooling system on the International Space Station. They started with their first spacewalk today, and Dahler tells us how they did.
Astronauts Rick Mastracchio and Mike Hopkins were scheduled to be outside the International Space Station for 6.5 hours. But Mastracchio asked to end the spacewalk after 5 hours, 28 minutes.
My vote would be to call it for today, but it's up to you guys if you really want to go out there.
And Rick, could you give us some ideas if it's your temperature?
It's a little bit of a couple of things.
The couple of things was never explained, but CBS News has learned there was a buildup of water inside his suit. Last July, another problem involving water nearly drowned an Italian astronaut when his helmet flooded.
It feels like a lot of water.
CBS News space consultant Bill Harwood.
The water basically flowed around his head in weightlessness. It got over his eyes, his ears. It was encroaching on his mouth and nose. And of course, that raises the possibility of actually drowning in space, if you can imagine such a thing.
NASA asked the astronauts to expedite drying the suit and has postponed the next spacewalk 1 day. It had been planned for Monday, marking a delay in a repair job that was ahead of schedule.
It was a very successful spacewalk in that they completed phase 1 of this pump coolant system repair operation.
The first task in replacing one of the space station's coolant pump assemblies, which failed last week, involved disconnecting the ammonia lines. Had any ammonia leaked during that process, the astronauts would have been forced to undergo a lengthy decontamination process before re-entering the space station. During today's spacewalk, the astronauts wore water-absorbing pads in their helmets, which they checked every hour by pressing their heads against them to see if they felt squishy. They did not, but Mastracchio's suit did have more water inside it than it was supposed to. The cause of the water in Mastracchio's suit was not immediately explained by NASA, but sources at the space agency said the issue was unrelated to the July leak that flooded another astronaut's helmet. That was caused by a blockage in the suit's cooling system. Jim.
Dahler with the high drama. Thank you.